was the most frustrating experience of my life.
Too many times, my love, it makes it feel like nobody else.
Hey guys, it's your girl Jasmine and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. So today, I am going to be spilling the tea for anyone that is wanting to install box braids at home by themselves, no help from anybody else, for the very first time. Before I get into this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's somewhere down there. Also, follow my social media. It's in the description box down below. Now, if you're ready for this tea, keep on watching. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have box braids in. And don't get me wrong, I like the way they look. You know, it's a look. But there's just a lot of things that people don't mention or don't talk about or whatever in all these videos where, you know, they show you how to do box braids at home by yourself. Oh, it's super easy. Okay, I just wanted to kind of give you guys my take and maybe some tips, you know, helpful tips for anyone that's going to try and do their own box braids at home by themselves for the first time. So I did my box braids yesterday. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video, but I did them last night or yesterday, pretty much the whole day. Very first time I have ever done box braids on my hair, either professionally or not professionally. So this is the first time I've ever had box braids in my head, and I did them myself. Now let me tell you, I watched so many videos. I literally watched like all the videos on box braids on YouTube, and I was like, oh, I got this. It's not that hard. I got this. A little time consuming, but it'll be fine. I know how to braid. It'll be fine. They say it's so easy. Do it on your own. So I decided to try it. So I washed my hair yesterday, and then I like blow dried it. I put moisturizer in and oil. That's what all the videos said to do, so that's what I did. That was easy. That was the easiest thing that I could have done. Now, it came to parting my hair, and I guess, you know, for most people that's not very hard, but for me, I was just kind of struggling. That's not that bad, you know, just getting the hang of like doing the actual little boxes and getting them even in the back of the head, which mine probably aren't even in the back, but it's fine. I got the front looking nice. So that was that. That took probably a little while for me, but generally for that, parting your hair just depends on how good you are at parting your hair and things like that. Now, when it came to putting the braids in, let me tell you, this was the most frustrating experience of my life. Hands down, the most frustrating experience. Just because I could not deal with this hair. It was everywhere. Let me show you. So this is the hair I used. This is the Braids Africana braid. It's 84 inches long. It comes with 3 in a pack. And I cut each pack, like each bundle of hair, I cut in half. So I had 2 separate, and then I folded that one in half, if that makes any sense. So I bought 2 like of these. So I used 1 whole pack and then 1 bundle from the pack. So in total, 4 little bundles of the 84-inch hair, but they were all cut in half. So that's 8 regular lengths of hair. And they came out about this long. They're about to like right under my boob for the most part. But this hair still is everywhere. Now, I don't know if this is a problem for like anybody else that does box braids or anything, but literally so much of the hair just kept falling out of the braid. Like, maybe it was me, maybe there's, I don't know, maybe this is the first time I ever tried it, but there was hair everywhere. I literally have a bag over here of hair. I probably have one whole bundle just of hair that fell onto the floor. It was everywhere. Everywhere. It was all over me. It was everywhere. It's still like, I still find traces of this Kanekalon hair everywhere. It was everywhere, and it was so frustrating. Like, it was everywhere. And then the braids being so long, after every braid, like, the hair, since you know you don't seal it until the end, it was just on my back. It was all over me. It just kept coming out. Like, anytime I touched it, the hair just came out. And like, maybe it's just me. I know there's probably a lot of people that are the same, but like, I hate the feeling of like hair on me. Like, when I wash my hair in the shower, I hate having the hair on me. I hate the feeling of hair on my body. It just is gross to me. Like, I'm not with it. So that was probably the most frustrating thing, was just having this hair all over me. It was everywhere. And I just kept getting so frustrated. Now, actually doing the braid, now this might have been a me error. I know every video they say it takes some practice, you have to keep trying, you know, all that, you know, basic stuff of don't give up, all of that. So it took me a good probably 45 minutes to even do the first braid because I could not get it. So I started with trying the rubber band method. Now let me tell you, these right here, these are trash. Like, I don't know if it's the brand, like these are pretty cheap, but these clear elastics are trash. Literal trash. Every time I put one in, I do a row and then I go back and one of the rubber bands would be missing because they just broke. They would literally break. And I didn't do that big of sections. You see my sections are not that big, but they would just break. So I ended up having to kind of just try to grip my hair, which for some of them didn't really work that well. Like, some of them are hanging really low on the hair. But the rubber band did not work. Like I said, I don't know if it was just that kind of rubber band. I don't know if I was just not doing it right. I'm not sure. But I will not use those rubber bands again if I ever do this hairstyle again. But yeah, so most of these don't even have rubber bands in them. It was supposed to be the rubber band method, but I think over half of them, the rubber band just broke. And I had to just try to grip the hair as best as I could, which is really hard actually, like actually getting it on the root. Like, some of them are like pretty tight, but a lot of them are like, you can't see it, but like they hang off of my hair. Like, it's not on the root, which, I mean, I guess, you know, it allows for it to not have as much tension or whatever, but literally was just a struggle. Now let me tell you guys, so I started parting my hair around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I did kind of take breaks and stuff. I got food and whatever, but I started braiding, like actually trying to put the braids in my hair, probably around 5 or 6 p.m. I was not done with everything, like boiling the ends and everything, until 4:30 a.m. Just let that sink in. That took that long. It was literally a whole day event because I washed my hair earlier at like 1 p.m. Whole day event. I literally did not think it would take that long, and by the end I was just ready to be done. I was so frustrated. I was ready to just take them all out. It was so frustrating for me. Now, I know, you know, probably not gonna be that frustrating for a lot of people, but it was so frustrating for me. So frustrating just to get these in. And even now, like, the ends, obviously my braids aren't perfect. Half of them are like botched braids, if you can see them. Like I got hair sticking out. Like, it's not perfect, but that's a trial and error, you know, first time doing them, that can happen. But my ends, like, I boiled them and everything, and they are like unraveling slowly. And I've been just kind of re-braiding some of them all day. I don't really want to burn them like with a lighter because I feel like that makes it look weird on the ends. I don't know if there's a better way to seal them. I'm not sure. I like the style, like they look nice, but I probably won't, to be honest, I probably won't do them on myself ever again. That's just me. It was so frustrating. I would need help. I would need somebody to just be doing one side of my head while I did the other, or something. Like, I could probably do them better on somebody else than I could on myself, but this was so frustrating. Like I said, the most frustrating experience of my life. You know, that might be dramatic, and it probably is, but it was that frustrating for me. Like, so frustrating. Like, I kept having to stop, kept having to get all this hair off of me. Like, it was so frustrating. I am happy with the final result. They are very heavy. As you can see from like my past videos and, you know, everything, I have naturally like very short hair because I cut my hair. Link to my big chop in the description. But I have a very small puff of hair, and it's very light. It is very light on my head. I like it. I go with it. This, going from that to this, is so heavy. Now, that's going to be a problem, an everybody problem. Anybody that gets box braids, they're going to be heavy. But for me, that was so dramatic. Like, it's so heavy. So heavy. Like, heavy on my neck. Like, it's just like it weighs me down. It's so heavy. So all I'm saying really is, I don't know how long these braids are going to be in my head. These might not be in for the next video, and it's not that big of a deal for me because I did them myself. It's not like I paid someone $130 something to put them in. Although next time, if I ever want to do braids again, I definitely will just pay somebody to do them for me because, no thanks. This was too much. Honestly though, if you want to give box braids a try, I'd say definitely go for it. It's not a fun experience, at least at first. I guess if you keep doing it, you know, over and over, it will save you money if you get really good at it, you know, and maybe you'll get faster at it. But definitely, if it's something you really want to do, just go for it. I didn't give up. It took me like 12 hours to do everything from start to finish, but I did it. I like the end result. I'm liking having a little bit, you know, longer hair, even though it's heavy, and I do have the front kind of like tied back. I've been trying to do other hairstyles with it, but I've been trying to put it up in a bun. It's not working. That's probably a me error, but I cannot get it in a bun. Like, it's just too big. I can't do it. But this has been my hairstyle for today. And I'm liking it. Like I said, don't know how long they're gonna be in for, but I do like them. And like I said, just, you know, watch videos, you know, take what they're saying and actually, you know, implement it. That's what I was doing. Although, just know, if you can't get it right away, just keep trying. If you get frustrated like me, just walk away for a minute. If you need to, just split it up into a couple of days. The only reason I didn't is because I had to go to work this morning. Didn't really want to go with like half a head of braids, half a head not braids, because I felt like that would have looked really weird. So I pushed through and did it all in one day. But obviously you can split it up into a couple of days, 2 days, split it up, you know, do some in the morning, take a long break, do some at night. Definitely don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed like I did by putting these braids in your head, because like I said, it was so frustrating for me. It definitely will save you money, but it just depends on how much patience you have, how frustrated you get, and things like that. But I mean, like I said, if you want to get good at it, definitely try it. You know, don't give up once you've already started. That was my thing. I kept wanting to give up. I was like, I can't do this. It's not happening. But I took so many hours already watching it, parting it, starting. Like, I wasn't gonna just quit, you know. So definitely give it a try if you want to. I keep playing with them. Like, it's so weird for me to have like longer or any type of length on my hair, because right now my hair, natural hair, only like sits right at my ear. So it's nice to kind of be able to like flip the hair, you know, just wow. So that's really all I have for you guys. That is my tea on installing box braids for your first time. Yeah, that's just my little experience, you know, my honest truth on how I felt about installing these box braids. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of like real talk kind of video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Comment down below any video requests you have for me. Follow my social media, it's linked down below. Subscribe to my channel so you're notified of any of my next tea uploads. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.